there! I'm Dawn Wilson. I'm your Mary Kay Sales Director, and thanks for joining me. I just want to make a quick little video that we've recently had some updates done to our starter kit, and you probably just finished viewing how to open your starter kit. And all of that information is still very accurate, but there were a couple of new things that are now in the kit. The products that come in your kit have been updated. So I just thought it would be helpful to do another little video just helping you with the changes in that. So thanks for joining me. You now get $318 of retail product in your starter kit, and that is for your personal use as well as to use for demos. And as long as you're just squirting something out of a tube and you're not touching it directly to your skin, you're able to use it for both. So I just want to go through those with you. First, you get a Miracle set in both the normal to dry and combination to oily. So you're going to get your Time Wise cleanser along with Time Wise moisturizers in both normal to dry and combination to oily formulas. And the way that you can always tell the difference in our products is, oh gosh, the lighting is bad on this. Let me fix this. Okay, there we go. Is you see the pink stripe? Pink stripes always mean normal to dry, and purple stripes always mean combination to oily. So you'll find those on our skincare products as well as the foundations. That's how you'll always know who those products are appropriate for. So you get the cleansers and moisturizers in both formulas. You also receive the day and night solution. And as I mentioned in my earlier video, is that we demonstrate the Miracle set at our appointments because that's a skincare system that like everybody can use. And then you can go on and tell them about the other systems that we do have and find out if there's something that's more appropriate for their skin type. But it just makes things easy at your appointments if you just do Miracle set on everybody. Another product that comes in your kit is our oil-free eye makeup remover. This is the #1 eye makeup remover in the country. Everybody loves this. If you notice, it kind of looks like a lava lamp. You see the two levels in there. What you want to do is gently shake it like this to mix the two together. Make sure you're doing that in front of your customers and explaining they just want to mix that before applying it. That makes sure that it takes off all types of eye makeup remover, all types of eye makeup, including waterproof mascara. And then I always just carry a little packet of the cotton rounds with me. You want to make sure that you use cotton and not synthetic because the synthetic can tend to scratch the eye. And I just like using the little round pads instead of a cotton ball, mainly because they're just easier. They're just easier to use and easier to carry. So you can just pick those up at the dollar store. You also now receive in your kit a full-size satin hands. This is an all-time favorite product of our customers. So you get the smoothie, the hand softener, as well as the hand cream. And you'll also get a little card in there with directions on how to use it if you've never used it yourself. It also makes it handy that you can just give that to your hostess and she can take this in the kitchen or bathroom and do this with your guests while you're doing their individual consultations or just as they're coming in and greeting them. So it makes it really handy to do. Make sure you're doing this at your appointments because customers love this. You'll sell it, but they also, it's just a special pamper time for them. They just enjoy it. Helps to break the ice. So I'm so excited that now we have the full size that comes in our kit. You also now receive our CC creams as the foundation that you're going to demo at your appointments. And I was so excited about this because these are so super easy to match. Everybody can do it, so don't be scared about matching a foundation shade with your customers. These are nice and sheer. There is only 5 shades to choose from, so you can pretty much look at your customer and determine between 1 or 2 shades what's going to be best for her. It has a pump, so you can just pump it in their tray. And what you want to do to test a foundation is just put a little on your finger on their tray, and then they can do this themselves because they're applying the products themselves. They just want a stripe test, so they just put it on and blend it down. If the shade blends in that you really can't see it, you know that that's the right shade for them. That's how you match foundation. Super easy. So this is a product that everybody can use. A lot of people love the CC cream. Then you can explain to them the other formulas that we do have, and that they could purchase that. Everything has 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if they ever purchase something that you're not demonstrating, just let them know. You get to try it. If you don't like it, you return it. You either get your money back or other product. So there's no risk involved at all. And just for you, the consultant, know that you don't take the hit on that. Mary Kay does. You're just returning the used product. We just do it online. Don't even have to ship the actual product back. We just enter the codes. I'll teach you how to do that when the time comes, and they ship you new product, same dollar value. It doesn't even have to be the same item that you sold, so really easy. But this is easy to match. Everybody enjoys it. Make your parties run smooth and quick, and you don't have to be nervous about matching a foundation shade because you'll be able to do it right out of the gate. Okay, and then you're going to get color cards, and you have enough product in your kit to do 30 faces, your first 30 faces in working on your Power Start. And you don't have to be scared to do color either. Now, hear me on this. I was the same way you were when you were brand new. I did not wear makeup. Before I started using Mary Kay, I washed my face with Dial soap, was working on a farm, so I knew nothing about cosmetics. But we had easy things like this, and these color cards, you've got all the samples on the card with directions right here. So all you have to tell them is, like, you see color number 1 in here? Okay, put it where it says number 1 on the card. It's sort of like paint by number. They can't mess this up. And then if you're not quite sure which card to give them, there's a choice of 3 different ones. You can either lay them on the table and just say, pick the one you think you'd enjoy trying. Or there's also written on the bottom here, it says for blue eyes, for green and hazel eyes, or for brown eyes. So our professional makeup artists have put together looks that complement those eye shades, and they really do. I mean, they look fantastic. So you really can't mess up. So when they try this card and they have blue eyes, it's gonna look good on blue eyes. It's gonna make their blue eyes look bluer. And so that's what you do initially, and you just tell them when they're asking to try other colors, again, say, these are our practice shades. They're designed to, you know, complement your eye color. I think you'll be really happy with the look. If there's other things you'd like to try, we could do that at your second facial, or you can purchase those products today, and everything has a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and just do it that way. So don't be nervous about not having samples of every single color and every single product that we have. In time, you can add those to your class supplies, but to start off, we want to keep it really simple and easy for you so that you're not overwhelmed. So you're just going to do Miracle Set and these color cards. You're also going to get a full-size tube of mascara, and just want to let you know with this, and you get applicators for the eyeshadows, mascara. For the cheek color, you can just use cotton balls for that if you don't have brushes for them to use. Mascaras is, you just want to make sure with the mascara wands that there's no double dipping, so it's a one-time thing. I also do not lay the applicators out on their trays prior to the start of the party, because you're only going to have to collect them back and use them to dispense the product. So just do it as you're dispensing the product. 1, it's a time saver, but 2, they're not touching it, it's not falling on the floor, so it's, you know, it's a fresh brush when you put it in there. So I'll just take the brushes out. You just insert them into the tube, just twist, pull out, and hand it to her. If she needs more mascara, it's totally fine. Just use a new brush. The other suggestion I would do is, it's kind of hard to see here, but the wand, just break the wand off of your demo, then you'll always know it's your demo, and it's not wasting mascara every time you're pulling it out of the tube. This is actually my mascara that I pulled, that's why it's not broken off. But you can do that as your for your demonstrator tubes. Okay, so those are the products that are in there, so really easy to do. The other things that came in that I didn't mention in my previous video is that we now have a wonderful flip chart, best tool either. I grew up with this. We used to have one. Mary Kay took it away for a time that they thought consultants didn't want it, and we begged them to bring it back. So this book takes you through how to do a party, and really all you have to do is read what it says on the back. So they're looking at the picture and you're reading the flip, you know, the back side. It tells you everything that you need to do with your at an appointment with your customers. I encourage you to always use your flip chart, no matter how good you get at the business, because I can remember sitting at my first party and watching the consultant doing the class and thinking, oh my gosh, all she's doing is reading that book and squirting stuff in a tray. I could do this. This was the girl working on a farm that knew nothing about makeup. I can remember thinking that. That's what you want them to think. Like, this looks so simple. I know I could do it. So no matter how good you get, always read the book. I still do. It's also going to help you when you're brand new, if you're nervous and you're unsure what to say, that it's just going to keep you on track. Okay, so this is a great tool for us to have. Then I talked about on the other video that there's 2 books included. One is the lookbook. As you're watching this video, your lookbook might look a little different because they change seasonally, as well as this little one is called the beauty book. The beauty book is what you're going to use at your facials and parties, that they are going to follow along with this book. It's designed to go along with the order of the flip chart so that they can follow along with you. This book is theirs to keep, so encourage them to star, circle, you know, mark products that they're interested in, that they enjoyed using. When you get to the end, then, well, these little price sheets come with them. I do not hand that out at the beginning of the party. I save that for the end of the party. So they just have the book to go along. I mainly don't want them to have like any price objections or anything while they're going through. I just want them to enjoy the experience and fall in love with the product. The lookbook is something that I don't give to everyone at my party. I'll have a couple on hand if they just need that for color selections and things like that. But as I said in my earlier video, this book confuses them, and a confused mind does nothing. There's too many products to choose from here and too much information that they just become overwhelmed, and then they can't decide, so therefore they don't make a purchase. So we like to keep it simple and use the beauty book. Got it? When you get to the end of your party and you're going to have a video or see me live or your recruiter live, do a Mary Kay party so you actually see how we do that. But we do have a placemat that we work off of. So this can be the side that's down when there are trays sitting on it. These are laminated, so you got 4 in your kit. And I'd suggest the next time you order, maybe just order 4 more, just so you have them on hand in case you do happen to have a big party. And then when you get to the end of the party, they're just going to flip it over and it shows the different sets that we offer along with the prices. So this makes it really easy for you to close the sale at the end of the party. They've got everything they need here in front of them. As well as at that time then I hand out the beauty book insert, and that gives a few more sets that aren't featured on the placemat that they can look at and explain to them. So again, it makes it really easy. Mary Kay worked really hard on updating our starter kit so you as the brand new beauty consultant have all of the tools you need, that you really don't have to purchase anything additional to hold your first appointments and be successful and get off to a great start. These are all the same tools that I use, so just be confident in knowing you've got everything right at your fingertips as soon as you open that box to go out and hold an appointment and give your customers your very best. Oh, forgot to mention too, along with those placemats, in your kit came some dry erase markers. Those are laminated for a reason, so they can actually mark what they want on there and then bring that placemat to you when you meet with them individually, to make it easy so you don't have to print out any extra things for them to fill out or anything. It's all in there, and then you just wipe them clean. They also get, oh gosh, I didn't take mine out of the plug yet, but you've got your profile cards in there. And everyone is going to fill one of these out at their appointment, so you have all of their contact information. These are also, as I mentioned in the previous video, they're the same. It's a carbon copy, so when you lift up the top part that they fill out in answering the questions, then on the inside of the card it's going to tell you the products that are best suited for her. So it really does your job for you. Then on the back is where you can put things for what they purchased, but also it has a whole section here now for them to write down referrals. So we're going to teach you how to play a referral game, so helps you get bookings from your parties. And also that they're writing what they'd like to do at their second appointment and the products that they enjoyed there that night. So again, it does everything for you in one shot at the party, and this is all you need. So you'll make sure you'll take as many of those as you need as you have guests at your appointments. And then the final thing I wanted to mention that came in your starter kit is this book. And this is Mary Kay's autobiography. And I highly, highly encourage you to just take the time to read this book. It's a really easy read. Maybe just keep it by your nightstand. If you could even just read like 10 pages a day, I promise you, by reading this book, you're going to get the heart of this woman and really understand why she started this company and what she did for us, and what it's just going to give you a bigger picture of the company and what this business can do for you, your family, and your life. So I promise you, it's really just gonna just help you see this company in a whole different light and make you fall in love with it even more than you do now. So make sure you take the time to do that. So that's an update on everything. I'm going to be in contact with you. Just call me anytime that you have questions or concerns. Your recruiter and I are both here to help you and support you every step of the way. But just dive right in there, start playing with the products, getting familiar with the things, read through that Start magazine and get familiar with your flip chart. You know, practice it out loud in front of your family. Or when I first started, it was just my husband and I, so I practiced in front of our pets. But just hearing yourself say that and read that flip chart aloud, I promise it will give you a lot of confidence. So you're off to a great start. Congratulations, and I just can't wait to see what's going to happen in the weeks to come. Bye for now.